Okay. Okay. No fucking clue what happened. Why not try this again? Hopefully that's better. In just a sec. Yes. Hello, everyone. Just give me a quick second here to put it in the Discord, because I got some stuff to talk about. I understand it's been a while. I very much understand that. I am doing my best, both in my work and also my personal life, to say the least. I'll talk about it in a second. Just hold on. It has been a while. Yes, I understand. Shin Megami Tensei? No, I haven't. Have I heard of the Quite situation? Yes, I have heard of the Quite situation. I will talk about a lot of things in this stream. It's not going to be, as much gaming or drawing. I mean, I will do some gaming, probably, because I get bored just sitting here and talking. But I mainly have, things to say. What happened with Quite? Okay, I'll talk about it in a sec. Okay. Let me just make sure that the stream is going fine, because for some reason, when I tried to stream this, it crashed in the first 2 seconds. So I'm back doing this again. Okay, so first of all, I kind of just wanted to talk about, well, I mean, I won't go, deeply into my personal life, but right now, my life is not exactly going great. To put it lightly, well, like most people, I kind of work a dead-end job at the moment, but it's getting to the point where, every fucking day feels like something is just going to happen that's going to be the final straw. I don't know exactly how many of you guys saw it, saw my tweet on Twitter, where all I did, genuinely all I fucking did was not laugh at someone's joke, and that caused them to throw soda at me. All I did was not laugh at someone's joke. Okay, if you guys are confused, I'll go into a little bit of detail, right? So, it was a Sunday, and on Sundays, it gets pretty busy, despite the fact that everyone should either be at church or at home. So, there was a long line, and by the time I got there, my coworker was there having to take care of the line, and for some reason she was the only one there. Apparently the other girl who was supposed to show up didn't, so she was on her own. So the moment I got there, I just immediately put my stuff down, clocked in, and opened a register to help her out, because, long line. I wasn't just gonna leave her to do it. And also, the lady who was there by herself, genuinely one of the sweetest fucking people I've ever met. She's so nice. Okay, so, we had to take care of the line, but apparently there was like a spill that someone made a few moments before, and we couldn't exactly take care of it because, long line. So we were just taking care of the line before we could even like clean up that floor. And coming over to my register, it was two people, a wife and a husband, and the husband was busy on his phone, like not looking exactly where he was going. And me and my coworker both tried to tell him, "Hey, sir, please don't walk through the soda. Don't walk through the mess." And well, he walks through it anyways because, what else are you going to do? Walk around it? Anyways, I digress. He walks through it, and by the time he realizes that he does, he says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying to, like, make the floor messier. Like, stickier. I was just trying to make the floor stickier." And, I mean, an attempt at a joke or a quip or something like that. And, unless they're a regular or someone I know, I don't exactly, oh god, what would be the word? I'm not exactly used to, like, people saying things like that to me. Honestly, I have this problem where I'm pretty sure it's more than just me, right? But I have this problem where any customer I don't know, who again is either someone I don't know or is not a regular, like, I have trouble processing that what they're telling me is either sarcasm or a joke or whatever, and that leads to some pretty awkward moments because I don't know how to respond. So the moment he told me, his little quip, "Oh, I was just trying to make the floor, like, messier," I just kind of responded with, "Oh, okay," like, very awkwardly, as I do, because I don't know them. However, that seemed to that really made them mad because once I said that, the wife went into a fucking frenzy, saying things like calling me a bitch, saying that I look miserable, which you're right, but you don't have to say it. Okay, she said things that you look miserable, you look like you hate your job. If you hate your job so much, why don't you goddamn leave your job and get another one? And I mean, that just sounds like, that just sounds like someone who's never worked in retail or someone who's had things handed to them their entire life. Because if I was able to get a different, more comfortable job, you think I would? Like, holy shit. And it was... The other thing that was surprising to me is that after insulting me and having, like, this fucking moment, she turns around and, like, tries to act like she was about to fucking cry. So, she went on this tirade of, like, "You're a bitch, I hate you, you suck at your job, go away." And then she like, puts her mouth over, or puts her hand over her mouth and just kind of, like, turns to the side, and she's like, "Okay, now can I just, like, please buy my lottery tickets because this is honestly becoming too much." Like, are you serious? Are you insane? Anyways, we're constantly told that if we refuse to give service to someone, we don't have to, especially if they're being mean to us. So, for the first time, someone being mean to me, I said, "No. You know what? No, I'm not going to serve you. I'm not going to serve you today. You can go somewhere else." But no, she went on this little mini tirade of, like, "Oh my god, no, you need to serve us. That's your job." No, lady, actually, while it is my job to serve you, I also have the right to not serve you. Especially when you're just here insulting me over essentially nothing. I didn't do anything to you, lady. I did absolutely fucking nothing to you. So, what she decides to do then is grab her husband's drink that they were going to buy and forcefully put it on the counter, thus having it spill all over the bottom of my jeans, my shoes, the counter, and anything else that was in its way. That happened. And on their way out, they basically tried to, like, scream at the other, like, people in the store. Because, mind you, there were other people watching this go down. And they tried to shout at the other people in the store, saying, these people are awful, don't ever shop here, you know, that sort of thing. And a lot of the customers, rightfully, were not on their side, you know, saying, listen, buddy, you don't need to, like, you can criticize the service all you want, but just act like a fucking person. Don't be a goddamn animal. Robbie, you want to leave? Okay, hold on. Go on. Get out of here. If you're gonna bark, get out of here. Okay. Alright. Sorry. Do you think anyone was recording the incident? I don't know, maybe. But yeah, doggy, that was Robbie asking to leave. Alright. So yeah, other customers started to fight with them. The husband threatened to basically box anyone in the goddamn store that even dared to suggest that what they did that day was bad. Overall, the experience actually ended up with me crying a bit at work, because that was one of those moments where I could have easily just, like, grabbed my shit and said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm leaving. I don't need to put up with any of this. But yeah, that happened. And basically, like, so many incidents at the store is literally just me not fucking doing anything. But apparently I do the smallest fucking thing and it makes someone go goddamn berserk. Which is just, you know, the average life of a retail worker or a fast food employee or any of the goddamn anybody who works in this goddamn line of work. And other people think that it's just free real estate to treat them like garbage. Oh god. Like, it's very frustrating that lots of people think that's okay. Are the jeans stained, bro? No, they're fine. Just, that was very annoying. Having to basically work the rest of the day with, like, soda-soaked shoes and sticky jeans, at least near the bottom. Like, that really sucks. But yeah, like, that's not even the end of, like, my work horror stories. Too many fucking things happen. Like, listen, I need everyone's opinion here, right? I need your opinion here, and we're gonna do it like this. If you relate with me, if you relate with me, put 1 in the chat. If you don't relate, put 2, right? So, working in retail, I don't know if it is probably not just me, but I feel like it is just me. So, I face so many fucking people a day where people just sort of start to blend in with each other, and whenever a customer comes back, saying like, oh, like, I had this thing happen, do you remember me? I was here just a few moments ago. No, I don't remember you, actually. Like, I see so many people a day. You all look the fucking same. I mean, it's not like any of you dress outlandish or have, like, wild hairstyles or have, like, super, like out there makeup. You just look like any other person. And that's not a bad thing, but you can't expect me to, like, remember you when we've only had, like, maybe 1-2 minutes of, like, eye contact, basically. Like, I don't remember you. I'm sorry. So whenever any of these people who have a goddamn complex thinking that they're the fucking main character come back and they're like, hey, I just had this thing happen and I would like you to fix it. Do you remember me? I was just here like 5 minutes ago. It's like, no, I don't. And then they're just like, they're super mad that you don't remember them. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Are you my friend? Like, did you dress super outlandishly today? 'Cause you don't look very outstanding to me personally. Like, I'm sorry, I remember the person more with the rainbow shirt than I remember you with the goddamn white, with the white, like, regular plain tee and nothing exquisite about you. I don't. So, don't take it as an offense. But yeah, I don't remember you. So, give me a fucking break. I see like maybe 300 people a day. What is your problem? But yeah, I've had quite a few people like that where, you know, they just get mad because apparently you dare not remember them. That actually happened to me like maybe I think yesterday actually. Where okay, I swear to God, like so many of these people just forget what like pump they're at because to be more specific, I actually work at a gas station. So you know, I have to deal with checking people out with whatever it is that they buy inside the gas station, and also and also like you know, putting money on gas pumps. So I swear to God, a lot of these people just forget what gas pump they're at because they'll be here like, oh, give me 20 on 3, and then they'll come back and say, ma'am, I'm on pump number 5, and it's like, how the fuck do you mess up 3 with 5? Sure, it could be my fault, but I could have sworn you said 3. So yeah, it was just yesterday where, like, this guy came in and he said, bro, I want, like, $10 on 10 or whatever. And then he comes back in later. Or no, he doesn't come back later. It's either, like, I think his wife did. And she came in and she was, like, shouting near the door. And honestly, that's very annoying to me. Like, excuse me, I'm actually kind of with someone at the moment. Like, you can wait maybe like a minute because it's honestly pretty fucking rude that you're trying to interrupt a interaction between me and the current customer. God. Okay, so she did finally like just shut up and she waited in the line for like literally maybe 10 seconds, and by the time she got to the front line, she actually wasn't with me. She was actually with my coworker who was right next to me. And he was asking her, like, what's the problem, man? What's going on? And she tells him, he went to this lady and she didn't put the right gas in the pump. And he was just asking her, oh, okay, how much did you pay? And how much were you going to put on the pump? And when he figured it out, he was just like, okay, I said it. You can go ahead with your day. Have a good day, ma'am. But no, she just wanted to stay there and fight. And eventually her husband came back in and he said like, oh, I paid with her. Miss, do you remember me? And I told him, no, I don't remember you. But the gas problem has been settled. Like, have a good day. But no, they really wanted to fight. And apparently they think that they're so fucking important. They just went on like, remember my face. Remember my face next time I come in here because I am a very important person. Okay, they didn't say that ending part, but yeah, they were telling me on repeat, remember my face. Sir, I don't fucking know you. I don't even know your goddamn name. Leave. You're not that important. Contrary to popular belief. Okay? All those times that your goddamn parents told you you were important, you're not. Yo, ZZ, you're alive. That's crazy. Yeah, I am, apparently. I just haven't been having a great time. So, someone asked, is this event stream? Kind of. I just have a lot of things to say. Just in general, life isn't exactly treating me well right now. It's getting, like, harder and harder to, not to be dramatic, but be alive. I've honestly been thinking maybe I should, like, go back on antidepressants, but that takes money that I do not have. And, um, at the moment, my job actually doesn't have, like, health insurance for me, and those sort of options won't be available until November. And even then, I don't know if the insurance at my job will cover antidepressants. Although I really think maybe I should get back on them. When I initially was taking them, I didn't exactly like them because it felt like they didn't do anything. But at the same time, they did do something because they got me to stop hurting myself. Not not to not to scare any of you in the chat who didn't know that, but yes, in my past I used to harm myself. I don't do it anymore, thank God. But I was thinking maybe I should go back on them because I feel like it is getting harder and harder each day to function as a human being. How old are you? Because maybe you're having a midlife crisis. I'm 26. I'm 26 and I feel like every day I pluck 3 new white hairs off my head. Like, it's not good. God, I need to calm down a bit. So, besides that, a lot of other things have happened. Maybe you don't know that. Maybe some of you don't know this, but, like, I had a homelessness scare, a few months back. Yeah. So basically, I had a moment where, my aunt was, like, threatening to kick me out because she has had enough of me being here. And you know what? It did scare me, but I got to a point, you know what? Fuck it. I didn't like being here anyways. So, packed up all my shit, was getting ready to go. I don't know where, because I didn't exactly have a plan. I just knew that I had to get out because she threatened to, like, call cops on me. And, here's the crazy thing, right? I haven't said anything because I don't know what everyone will think to those who both helped me and, like, supported me through that time. But here's the crazy part, right? I did eventually find a place for a short time, which was with a coworker. And I actually felt kind of bad about it because, like, she had a full, like, family, like, husband, kids, and they lived in an already pretty small place. So I felt like I was taking up a lot of room just sitting in a corner. But, later that night, after I got my stuff out of the car, my aunt called me, and she basically said, "Hey, how would you feel about coming back?" And I was very confused because, excuse me, weren't you the one who threatened to kick me out and call the police on me? What? So we talk more on the phone, and I tell her, like, "I'm sorry, didn't you threaten to kick me out?" And she's like, "Well, yeah, but, like, I didn't expect you to do it." And, okay, okay, hold on. 'Cause it really hurts to talk about it. Hold on. Okay. So, I do eventually come back, and yeah, to make a long story short, she wasn't expecting that I would actually leave, and I would assume she felt bad about it, but she, to this day, refuses to apologize. She personally thinks that she didn't do anything wrong, and apparently everyone else in this house agrees with her. I did eventually have to come back because I felt bad about taking space on my coworkers. So I am currently back at my aunt's house, where, yeah. If you haven't noticed, the whole thing with, like, the homelessness scare and me stopping making content kind of lines up. And that makes sense now. Like, maybe to some of you who are watching. I have not been great since then. Because every day I notice more and more that my own family despises me. And I really have nowhere else to be. I hate being in this house so fucking much. And I pretty much hate everyone else who's in here. I honestly can't believe that they would think that what they did to me was okay. But yeah, that's kind of what happened. And I'm still here, just trying to avoid every aspect of my family as much as I can. Because personally, if I ever do get out of here, I never want to contact any of them again. It sucks, man. It sucks. So, that's why, after some time of having to, like, just process what happened, I'm gonna try working on some more content again. I have, like, 3 scripts, technically, because, like, I keep making new ones, and then, like, I would leave them because I keep thinking that the one I worked on isn't good enough. I'm gonna go through some of my old ones and try to do some revisions. But, yeah, I'm gonna do that along with trying to get back into streaming, because I can't take being here, man. I can't. And my fucking job is not paying me enough to do anything. Or at least it doesn't feel like it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I know for a fact that I have like bad spending habits, and I'm trying to cut it down. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do my best here. All right, I'm going to. Well, actually, I've heard that, like, my job is going to start doing revisions to the schedule, so my days off won't be like the same days off. But once I have that update, I'm going to go back to doing once a week weekly stream, as well as going back to my old scripts and trying to do some revisions, as well as the one I'm currently working on, which I feel like is going to take a while. Is there a way we could help you through this? Well, there's always, like, donations, commissions, the usual thing. You don't have to, but I'd like to get out of here. I would very much like to get out of here faster. But thank you, everyone who did help, because I just so you know, all the money that I did get through donations have not really been spent. It's all in one bank account. Uh, waiting until I can use it to leave. Well, in a savings account, more like. Are commissions open? Yes, they are open. I do have God, I don't use it anymore, but I do have like the commissions page on both DeviantArt, despite how fucking like dead it is, and on my pinned tweet on Twitter. Which, by the way, I need to also stop using Twitter so much because I'm getting tired of every goddamn like trending thing. Like I'll wake up, I'll see what's trending, and then I'll just be immediately like upset. Which by the way, enough about me. Um I want to talk about some of the stuff that like has caught my attention in the last like month, but I haven't really said anything on. And one of those things is the quite thing, right? Hold on, let me see if I can get some music on this stream, right? Hold on. Gonna have to open private window. Give me a private window. Yes. All right, let's put on oh, you know what? I love the Spyro OST of some of the original games. Spyro. Oh my god. Is that loud? Is that too loud? I think it might be a bit too loud. Let's see. I hope that's not too loud. Volume seems fine? Okay. So, the first thing I want to mention is the Quite drama, right? For those of you who don't know, Quite is a commentary YouTuber. Listen, I'll be honest. I didn't really watch Quite, mainly because of that stuff that happened to, oh god, now I'm digging deeper, into the past. Slazo. If you guys remember what happened to Slazo, where, Hyojin and a bunch of, like, other people, including Quite, tried to basically make Slazo look like a rapist, which is pretty yikes. But yeah, I didn't really watch Quite, and after that incident, he and a lot of people who were involved in that left a very bitter taste in my mouth, because that's disgusting that you would do that to someone. But I heard about the assault allegations, or as far as I'm aware, I think they're rape allegations. Oh, jeez. Okay. Hold on. Give me a quick second here, gamers. Let us change this up a little bit so that we can have a bit more visuals in the stream. As long as my computer will handle it. Who is that? Splatoon? Play a real game? Please tell me it's working. 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 I need confirmation. Please tell me it's working. Back? Are we back? Are we back? Okay, okay, thank God, thank God, thank God. Okay, so apparently, my streaming software doesn't like when I do that. So we're going to stick with very basic visuals for now. Hold on, let's see. Is there anything in my background that I can, like, stop using for a second? Probably a lot of stuff. Yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of this. Probably not enough, but that'll be better, hopefully. Okay, so let me see. Quite. You've probably seen the icon around. Anyways, Quite is a dude who usually does, like, as far as I know, he makes, like, commentary videos, like, talking about, like, Reddit threads. And that's really all I really know about the guy, other than the fact that, you know, he did the whole Slazo thing. So, when I heard that there was rape allegations against Quite, my first thought instantly was like, okay, guys, he was friends with Hyojin. Are you really that surprised? However, it turns out that it is very much possible that the person who threw rape allegations against Quite was wrong. They were false. Yeah, also, it's so, oh my god. I'm not gonna say it, but the person who accused Quite of being a rapist also threw slurs at him. Asian slurs, because apparently Quite's Asian. I didn't know that. Yeah, that was kind of insane. My only thought now is that I guess he got a taste of what he did to Slazo, because again, what he and Hyojin did was wrong. But I don't know, accusing people of rape and sexual assault when they did absolutely nothing, that is insane. That is very much insane. Okay, so apparently it's fine. Everything is fine. Hopefully, you know, I'm, as much as I don't like Quite for the whole Slazo situation, hopefully he's fine. Hopefully he'll be okay. You know, and I know I'm saying that with like a bad tone, as maybe some of you think, but I just, you know, is it bad that, like, I don't exactly feel much sympathy? Like, is that wrong of me? But I don't exactly feel much sympathy for the guy. I really don't. You know? Whatever. I think, you know, I'm not gonna exactly make excuses for how I'm sounding right now, but yeah, no, that's just how I feel. Yeah, being popular online is not what it's cracked up to be. It is not. It really isn't. I totally forgot he threw Slazo under the bus. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, but that whole incident, like, made him and, like, the rest of the other people that were involved in the situation, made me very bitter. Because, I actually very much liked Slazo's content. So to see him just, like, leave his platform because of what they did to him was pretty bad. Pretty bad. Did he apologize? I don't know if quite apologize. But personally, I don't think that there's enough apologies that you could do that would make something like that okay. Because if you haven't noticed, he's gone. Jesus. What did he do to that person? What he did to Slazo, he helped, he was in a group with a bunch of other people that basically attempted to make Slazo look like a rapist when he didn't do anything. He did apologize to Slazo many times and acknowledged that, yeah, false allegations are pretty gross. Well, I mean, that's fine. That's good. I just don't personally feel anything like... I just don't exactly feel much sympathy for the guy. And I know that's wrong, but yeah. Yeah, it kind of sucks. But, so, the other thing I kind of want to talk about is, okay, I know it's not just me, it can't be just me, but I am getting very, very tired of seeing VTuber trend like every other fucking day. And I feel like it only started for that to happen ever since like the whole like, oh my god, that really, really bad cover of CPR that was made by that one VTuber chick. Look who's talking. Yes, 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 yes. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. But at the same time, I'm not here labeling myself as like a fucking VTuber. I am, as much as I am like bad at my schedule. Oh, shoot. What was that? Oh, personal message. Okay. But as bad as I am with my YouTube schedule, like my upload schedule, I am a YouTuber. Okay? I am a YouTuber who who does streams, and I only use this avatar because personally, I don't feel very comfortable showing what I look like at the moment. And it's not just because I think I'm ugly. Okay, I very much think that I am ugly, but it is for my own privacy. However, since that whole goddamn like fucking CPR shit, I feel like VTubers have been like on the rise of like just saying the most outlandish shit so that they can get popular in like Twitter, on like Twitter, where people are just fucking ravenous and angry and upset all the fucking time. Okay, it started with the CPR shit, and a bunch of people were dunking on that girl, rightfully so, because I know this is gonna sound mean, but in my fucking opinion, I think that she owes Cupcake an apology for making such a horrible fucking cover. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I would very much suggest don't looking into it, because it is genuinely one of the worst fucking covers of a song I've ever heard, and it has the goddamn balls to call itself a metal cover of all things. It is so bad. It is so bad. The worst was the rat VTuber excludes Lily. Oh, I'll get to that in a sec. I'll get to that in a very fucking sec. I really wish that, like, my stream was able to handle, being able to show what I'm talking about. Because, holy shit. Holy shit, I would like to add context to this. So, after that, I saw the whole, pick me? I don't know, I keep saying pick me, like she's a pick me, even though I'm sure she's a lovely person, but her name spells out like pick me to me. So, I heard about the whole pick me situation, where she was retiring, or in VTuber terms, graduating. And, you know, I mean, if that's what she wants to do, you know, that's fine. Sometimes people just have to move on from certain things that they're doing. But people went fucking crazy, and this was in the midst of the whole like Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy situation you know, and I've already made my opinion on Hogwarts Legacy clear from Twitter, but I have this opinion now, right? That, like, okay, you know this game is controversial, and no matter what fucking side of the coin you are, it is going to cause a stir. Why at this point would you bother fucking playing it on stream? If you want to play it in your own goddamn personal free time. Because it's, like, no matter what side of it you're on, it's not worth the headache. Okay, like, is what I'm saying outlandish right now? Like, it's a headache to deal with it. Whether you're the person who wants to play Hogwarts Legacy and you piss off a bunch of people who say don't play it, or whether you don't play it and then you piss off the people who just want to, like, call trans people slurs. Like, am I insane for saying that? Just don't play it. Just don't bother playing it. Don't play it on stream. It's not that hard. It's really not that fucking hard. So, I heard that it was a situation where Pick Me was going to play the game, but people told her not to, and she eventually just didn't. And a few months later, we heard that she was going to graduate, and automatically, a lot of people tried to connect the Hogwarts Legacy play thing to her graduating, which, as far as I'm aware, is not the case. Apparently she was going to graduate, like, months ago. It was planned. But a lot of people automatically like to tie the Hogwarts Legacy thing to her graduating. And I know they don't need this as an excuse to be transphobic, but they are. And they are using it in order to convince normies that it is a good cause, if you understand exactly what I'm saying. It's not cool. It's not great. And ever since then, and the whole Silverveil thing, because in my opinion, the Silverveil thing is actually very funny, because VTuber crying on stream while her boobies are boobing very boobily. Okay, like, I know that's rich from me, considering what, like, my emotions were, earlier in the stream, but I'm sorry, just the vision of, like, a VTuber trying her best to fucking cry when her VTuber, like, avatar is emotionless, and her boobies are just, like, bouncing everywhere, right to left, top to bottom. Anyways, people, started to enter Silverveil's fan base, and it was not good people, to say the least. She has a bunch of, like, genuinely transphobic, fans now. Which, I mean, you know, good for her, I guess, if that's what she wants. Because, ever since she said the phrase Twitter freaks to people who basically were just asking her, hey, why did you ban the word trans from your chat, as, like, bullying, you know, she called them Twitter freaks. And ever since then, I feel like a lot of other VTubers have been using the term Twitter freaks, and it's like, I know what you mean. A lot of other people know what you mean. If you want to say something, say it. Like, am I wrong here? Like, am I just making assumptions? Because that's exactly what it feels like. Wasn't that a Twitch safety restrictions thing? No, actually, because there is evidence that before the whole Hogwarts thing, she had trans fully available in her chat. You could just say trans rights and there was nothing wrong with it. But apparently after she streamed Hogwarts Legacy, the word trans was banned. What are we talking about? VTuber shit, because apparently the VTubers can't fucking calm down. And then the other thing besides the pick me, the silver veil, there was also the, oh my god, I don't know her name because I don't bother learning any of these people's names. There was the small little purple VTuber Loli. I hate saying that word because it is so gross. But the purple VTuber Loli, who straight up just sounds like fucking Lil DeVille from Rugrats, and I'm not wrong. Okay. Can I try this again? It might crash again, actually. I might not want to try that.